Nets are expecting to be better defensively with the likes of Simmons and O'Neal. Muccllum splash from the outside. Muccllum ball fake on a three. Clear it out. Valanciunas help O'Neal. Muccllum clean look. Bottom.
He was at the end of last season. He's been locked in here tonight.
He is 4 of 7 from three-point territory. Muccllum working off the screen, and he cans it from long range.
He wants to get a real good look. And Jonas after it. Jonas will keep it. Great effort by the big guy. CJ, how about points?
Plumlee's replaced Richards. His job is stopping Valanciunas. CJ McCollum a floater.
First game, Pels rebounded him 61-39. CJ, a little closer. You saw that coming. Zion's got it.
And I want to see Zion get going.
Mid-range. Stays home.
And the thing is, he didn't have a bad first half. Up on the level at the level of the screen, and he's able to switch it.
I think they can switch everything except the Jose Alvarado.
Pretty touch. Right. And a timeout for Will Hardy. It'll come into CJ. CJ, top line, gets it. 8.4 to play.
Hot at 76. McCollum looking for his stroke. And there it is. CJ McCollum on target.
A nice turnaround here for New Orleans. Now up by 3. As McCollum dribbles another jumper. CJ McCollum, his first field goal. Had 3 Hall of Famers. Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. McCollum throws it up.
And another guy that should be in Hall of Fame is Kevin Johnson.
Yep.
New Orleans run.
McCollum disappears behind the Williamson screen, and now he retaliates. The last 3 buckets have been triples. Necessarily the most efficient 12 minutes, but they looked good. You could just tell that they were into the game. They found a rhythm. They led 36-25 midway through the second quarter.
Jumper by Anthony Davis. With the basketball, Williamson. McCollum set and fire from downtown for 3 at 38%. So 11 percentage points lower than what they've been shooting so far. McCollum, the floater is good. Laker lead 116-113. Zion bounced down the middle. McCollum, great play.
See, as soon as Zion went baseline, defenders turned their heads a bit.
And he almost got it. Good box out inside by Larry Nance Jr. CJ on the push and the mid-range and the lead by 3. CJ's up to 9.
Defending in a switch. McCollum trying to get downhill with a push shot with the right hand. Valanciunas faking the 3, gives it up to McCollum. CJ with a step back from 15. What a quarter he's put together. CJ McCollum crosses, fires, hits.
He was the man.
Yes, 2 big shots at the end of regulation. And both of them tied the game. Oh, CJ gets the basket.
And McConnell was good enough to get inside the paint so you can get a shot. Otherwise, they got tough time getting shots.
Catch and shoot McCollum, and we're tied.
You got it. And anywhere on the floor.
Right, from deep.
Now CJ, mid-range. Okay. CJ, and that is his first on his 9th try.
Key of the game was the Pels versus zone.
CJ.
Right, it's a nice shot by C. How you choose to attack this zone.
Trying to get him going. You know and I know it. Step back 3. Finally for CJ.
To play harder and tougher on the defensive end. We saw it on display in full throttle Saturday when they had that comeback win. Alvarado led the way.
McCollum with a 3. With Marshall now. Kicking it back out. A 3, McCollum.
Great balance. Great rhythm. Follow through.
All right, yeah, we'll agree. Pretty good equation. Roddy is in on Daniels. McCollum back in the game, and it continues his hot hand. Alvarado causes a beehive of activity around him. He gets it off to McCollum with the Euro step, and he got it. A little floater on the 5 from McCollum.
Now Larry Nance Jr. in there. CJ, tough shot. Gets the triple.
That follow through. I don't know the work that they put in.
And now he's up to 10 points. Good pocket pass. Taken away by Trey Murphy. What a read. We saw that in the first half. On the trail, CJ's available. Yes! Brandon coming off the pick. And CJ stepping into it. Gets the triple. Look at the big guy. He sees Herb on the run. Euros it back out. CJ for three. Got it! The run continues. Man, oh man. So they hit the Pels early. Brandon Ingram with C.J. McCollum. Yes.
And what you like about that, at least the ball moved from side to side.
Experiencing that at different stretches. Here comes McCollum. Boy, tough floater with DiVincenzo on his hip.
Najee Marshall off to McCollum. McCollum just 1 of 9 so far, and he gets a layup here.
Now Zion with the dribble handoff, shares it. CJ gets the mid-range game. Good move off the window.
That's CJ McCollum at his finest. You can see that right now in him.
He had 29 and 10 mid-range. CJ's got it going.
Don't let them both get going.
The three balls, the difference in the game easily. They're 8 for 8 in the third and fourth quarter on threes. How about the mid-range? There you go.
You want the definition because of who you're playing.
Zion up against Torrey Craig. Dyson shares it.
Case in point.
There you go.
Case in point.
Off the window.
That's exactly what I'm referring to.
Conley played 10 minutes thus far, 3 points, 3 assists. So C.J. McCollum had an 8-point first quarter. He's been in double figures 4 straight, had 19 Tuesday night and scores his first bucket.
Larry will bring it in with Olynyk on his back. Olynyk's always been an annoyance. Mid-range, CJ's filling it up.
Yeah, he feel good right now.
Got ourselves another ball game. Here's Herbert Jones. McCollum, 16-footer straight away. Backpedals after the shot, 20.
We're going to get their dose of very good defenders out here for this ball club.
McCollum eyeballing the three and able to knock it down.
Yes.
There's no expiration date.
No. And most universities actually love the fact that you want to come back.
Where they have outscored the Pels 48-28. CJ's lean.
Remember, this team is 3rd in the NBA in points in the paint.
That's tough when you got 2 guys to combine for 70. It'll be CJ. Got the triple. So Pirtle up to 7. He had foul problems. On the take, CJ counted.
And his decision-making tonight.
Efficiency. He's got 17 points on 6 of 10. 3 balls, CJ got it. That was big. Back to 12.
And trust him to make plays.
CJ, mid-range, got what he wanted.
There you go.
Back to 10.
There you go. Yep.
He's up to 37.
There you go.
Timeout for Pop.
Super ball movement, setting everybody up. Kind of unselfish play. Shea tried to draw the charge, but McCollum better is able to avoid a midair.
Kicked it out to him.
McCollum off the handoff, and he's got himself a 3.
And they probably said at halftime, that's a deep one, CJ. Gets it!
That's how you can tell when the guy's feeling good.
CJ coming off the high screen. That's tough. Gets it! Wow. Congestion and traffic. And now you got a double-digit deficit to start the night. Second chance points aren't good to begin with. Step back, CJ.
Nice.
Good job. Harden. And taken away, yes. Jonas stayed at home. Harden behind the play. Numbers favoring the Pels. It'll be CJ. He
That's
gets the roll.
That's his shot. But that will not reflect his impact on the game.
CJ.
Oh, boy, CJ. Oh, boy, CJ.
He and Zion have gone for double figures for their respective teams. McCollum off the bounce, a fadeaway 3, put it in.
24 and counting tonight for Embiid. Crossover from CJ, hanging and hitting.
Tough shot, too. CJ making that one look easy.
Now CJ up against Jabari Smith. A little step back action. Looks good. His shot was wet the other night. He was 9 of 16 from the field. Eric Gordon making comments after the last game when they asked him about the development, progress. CJ got him. Doesn't get the roll. Yes, he does. setting it up for Najee. Ooh, nice pass, Naj. CJ gets the triple.
That's a big shot right there. That was a quick trigger.
Don't use that expression on him. It'll be CJ
I love
on the run.
I love how this ball's moving from side to side, though.
Zion Williamson has now missed 10 games. He was playing like an MVP before that hamstring injury.
McCollum pulls the trigger and drills a three to give New Orleans the lead. McCollum comes right back, though, and drains a three.
Luka Doncic, although the team isn't doing as well. McCollum, pull-up three, it's good. And New Orleans retakes the lead. Timeout, Brooklyn.
Getting players open.
Valanciunas to McCollum. He's able to go inside.
McCollum comes back and drills a three. So McCollum to the basket. True. McCollum, he's cold. I don't say he's cold, but he's turned off a little bit. It's a baseline jumper.
They're bowls, Mike. They're not teacups. They're bowls.
No, early in the career she did teacups.
It was teacups?
Yeah, it was.
How you gonna stack teacups?
McCollum fires. Fills it. That's a three. Open shot.
Here's McCollum looking for an opening. He's guarded by Isaac Okoro to open up this ball game. Uses a big Valanciunas screen. Steps back and scores.
I told him we need to play a little bit harder than we did in that first half.
Murphy to the basket. Got hung in the air. McCollum spots up.
Every time Valanciunas tries to step up to stop the ball, Allen is all over the offensive boards.
McCollum with a tough fadeaway shot.
See how Miami is trapping all over the place?
Yeah.
And what that does is that speeds you up.
CJ stays home. Needed it. Desperate for it. Larry waiting for CJ. And how about a three? Yes! Really good shot. CJ. Tough. Got it again! Well, he's doing his best. He's 5 of 6 from beyond the arc.
That was not an easy shot he just hit.
20-point game just like that after they got it down to 14. CJ on the run.
Handling it now with Daniels. McCollum, three-guard attack. McCollum with the head fake goes underneath and banks it in. CJ McCollum, three. Got it. First three tonight for McCollum.
It has been shaky for the Heat on the offensive end, missing 5 of their first 6 from the field. That's a McCollum splash. C.J. McCollum, 10th year at a Lehigh.
Got to the live. Jackson after it. Good activity. That gives you a second chance. C.J. against Jamal Murray. And the floater off the glass.
You know what? You give that point to Willie Green.
So Jokic on the dime. He's got 5 boards, 5 assists. C.J. on the runner. They're up to a 10-0 spurt. See if they can find Trey as well. CJ instead, and it was needed. Brandon Ingram. Let's see if that'll get him going.
Same
Good
play that
setup.
started the game.
CJ, yes!
Same exact play that started the game. Gaffer was the only one. There was 4 players around, but Gaffer was the only one that actually pursued that basketball.
There you go. You want a triple? You got a triple. CJ on the run out by Morris. The runner. There you go.
And you know, Larry Nance, it was the same play that they ran twice in a row.
This is McCollum, shadowed by Murray, mid-range. Jay got it.
And he almost lost the ball and then nearly threw it away to Trey Murphy. Here is a runner by McCollum, and good. That didn't get him drafted. He came into the league on a 2-way contract with the Pelicans, and now he is a fixture for them off the bench. There's a floater inside for McCollum. We'll see how much time Dinwiddie rests here to start the 4th quarter. The Mavericks do have some cushion on the scoreboard. Their lead is 17 points on the make by McCollum. It's Ingram right now with the ball. 18 in the game for Brandon Ingram. He leads the Pelicans in scoring. McCollum for 3.
Is exceptionally deep.
McCollum draws the foul. Shot is good and one. C.J. McCollum double figures here. Ingram head fake. Pass inside. Nance kicks it out in the corner. McCollum fires away a three. It's good. C.J. McCollum, a big bucket.
And I mean, leaves it for Billy. Extra pass, C.J. right in his pocket. He's got it. Yeah, 10-footer for C.J. Trey thought about it. And as I said, he's not forcing things. It'll be C.J. Good luck. He's got it. I thought it was fairly graceful myself.
It really was, because it was the right thing to do. He actually slowed down.
And good balance. Coming to three, C.J. You get a decent look. C.J. knows the clock is down. He's going up. Double clutch. Yes! Oh, wow. Incredible!
To think that he's 38 years old and averaging 30 points per game. That's what is ridiculous as McCollum scored. Plenty of time here for New Orleans. McCollum with 5 seconds left, puts it on the floor, spinning, shooting, hitting with 2 seconds to go.
Raptors by 5. 9 points off of the turnovers for Toronto. McCollum can shoot it. Yep. Things have settled down here again. Good response. 7-0 run here, Matty D. C.J. McCollum down the lane. Yeah, good job by McCollum.
Not the prudent thing to do when you're in the last line of defense. So Robinson has about 3 dunks in the game already.
Here's McCollum.
That's why I hate green, Kenny.
Celtics here on Monday. McCollum. C.J. McCollum.
13th turnover. C.J. up against Suggs, the mid-range. Got it. 3-point game. 6:40 and counting.
So presently you see down there on your scorebook, Portland has actually fallen a half a game behind in 12th place, but that would change with a win tonight.
Making the decisions that way as opposed to off ball.
Here's McCollum. Floater. Got it.
Right hand looks good to me.
Yeah.
Najee Marshall, he had 8 quick off the bench. McCollum for 3. C.J. McCollum's going to keep firing. He's 3 of 9. Kuminga in. McCollum starting to heat up a little bit.
Got power steering and power brakes.
I like it. He's 2 of 6 from deep tonight. His last few have looked a little bit short as McCollum knocks down the mid-range.
Well, and you know, you're getting close to the point now as McCollum hangs and hits. McCollum, no, up to tip is Herb Jones, offensive rebound. C.J. for 3, got it. McCollum, they throw a double at him, force him to give it up. Now back to C.J. Another one! 3 in a row!
You're right. C.J. thought about it against Getty. Step back 3. Good start. And by the way, don't forget he's 6 of 8 on triples last game. Held 7 of 8 at the line. C.J. up against Jang. And held up.
Gotcha.
You got it. He was held up as he was taking the runner. The opportunity is there inside of 7 to play. C.J. off the high screen in the mid-range. Got it.
There we go.
Down to 10.
You understand how close you are. Prior to that, he was a 20% three-point shooter.
24%. It's crazy. And by the way, AD, did you see the comment? C.J.
Because now you're coming off the bench with Dennis Schroeder, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves.
C.J.
Kind of put a stop to what New Orleans has been doing here so far in the third. KPJ was able to get the 3, and then McCollum gets another one. And so
I thought that Tari also did a good job on Brandon Ingram. You know, he did just enough to frustrate him.
McCollum leaning in, banking.
I don't know if I could deal with that. Be tough. But I think I could cope. And CJ's got it on the run. Yeah, full. Yeah, he held Brandon Ingram. CJ. And on the run, it'll be goaltending.
He's made his threes. Think about it. The majority of them have come from the left side of the floor.
McCollum tries to get into the act and does.
He probably felt like coming into this one, he could have another big evening. It's a vet move from CJ.
It's a vet move. Turned in some sparkling plays. 5 of 9, 11 points. All of them just going to the rack.
You know, that's another similarity as CJ knocks down the 3 with the whole.
You can see Bryant just fighting with a little rhythm here. He hasn't played much. Three-pointer on the other end is good. It's C.J. Muccllum.
He's only made 30% of his threes, yet he's already got a couple tonight. CJ fall away. Good touch. CJ coming off the pick.
I tell you what's interesting.
Mid.
You know what they said? You know what their game plan is? To not give any help off of Trey Murphy.
They've hit their last 5 shots as the Pels continue to play catch-up. Sabonis has vacated the premises, so CJ will take it. He had to account for Jonas. He's up to 15 points.
You said they were all behind the three-point line.
The runner by CJ. So a 10-point game.
Because what they're doing is they're going to take, B.I. is going to take 2 with them. See, you see, Dylan Brooks is the nail guy, right? So he came over to help on CJ.
Taking a while to get into the set. Brandon with CJ. It'll be a deep 3. And he called glass.
Yeah, that was long.
I knew he called glass. With Trey. Can Trey get there? He's got CJ waiting for a 3.
I'll tell you, the three-point shot is the ultimate equalizer. But the thing is, you have to come in the game, be prepared to play. Right? So Dyson came in, went under on the manual quickly. He knocked down a 3. Nice shot by CJ. Josh Richardson checks in.
Former college player of the year. CJ the floater gets the roll.
All performing. They need that big time right now in this game.
Muccllum getting a step on Prince and connecting.
To try to get into a foul, trying to play games with Valanciunas run down the court. Just run down the court. You're too valuable to your team right now as CJ is heating up a little bit here.
Muccllum pulls up over Prince and scores. The Lakers have beaten Utah. The winner of this game, a date with the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. We're tied up at 97.
Too strong and too talented. And that's his greatest strength.
C.J. Muccllum, that's his greatest strength, shooting the basketball.
He certainly hasn't impacted his defensive intensity. Muccllum sneaks inside and banks it home. Piling on mainly Zion Williamson on January 2nd. And that's the last time he played. With that hamstring, Muccllum sneaks inside. Layup is good. How can his team respond? Muccllum gets inside. C.J. Muccllum, just his 4th field goal.
He's not saying, oh, yeah, that reminds me of me.
Inbound, Muccllum, a clean look. Knocks down the 3.